Hello and welcome to Pet Lovers Paradise, a world of furry critters at their best. I'm your host Priya with my furry friend, Maddie. Hello there. Today we have a very special guest, Pat, and her 4-year-old greyhound, Zelda. So Pat, welcome to the show.
Thank you. We're happy to be here.
Great to have you here. So Pat, tell us a little bit about Zelda.
Well, Zelda is a 4-year-old greyhound who was a former racer. She came from Greyhound Pets of America in Middleborough, and she's a great dog. Many people are a little skeptical about adopting greyhounds because they know that they're racing dogs, and so they think they're very energetic and would be hard to keep at home. But that's not the case at all. They're very quiet dogs, mild-mannered, sweet, and they're basically couch potatoes. She likes to go out for a run every now and then on the beach, right? And she loves rides in the car, and she's overall a very good dog.
That's wonderful.
They make great pets, and they're beautiful, as you can see.
So did you have Zelda since she was a baby?
No, she was a racer, so she didn't come off the racetrack until she was 2 years old.
Oh, okay.
So we've had her for about 2 years now.
And tell us something about dogs who race. What is that like?
Actually, the conditions on racetracks are abominable. There is an organization that's based here in Somerville called Grey 2K, and they have been responsible for shutting down many of the racetracks here in America. I believe there are only like 8 states left that still have racetracks where they race greyhounds, and they're in the process of closing those down as well.
Massachusetts is not one of them.
No, Massachusetts closed down like a year ago. 2010 was the beginning of the close down in Massachusetts.
That's good.
These dogs, the problem is that they don't treat the dogs well. They're fed grade D meat. They're not spayed or altered because they want to keep them lean and mean for the racetracks. They're kept in crates 24 hours a day. They're only let out like 4 times to eat and relieve themselves. As a result, many of them don't know how to sit because they don't have enough room in the crate to sit. They can stand or lay down. And when you first get them from an adoption agency, they usually don't have any hair on their stomach or on their rumps or anything. They're just, you know, and yet, even though they live under abominable conditions, they're very loving pets. They're the greatest. And Zelda here is an example. Do you think we can get her to do some tricks? They're very bright dogs. She understands words.
To see her do that.
Zelda, can you take a bow? Come here. This may not be easy. Zelda, take a bow. Take a pretty bow. Pat, help.
Okay.
Zelda, can you take a pretty bow?
We have a guest.
Do you want to go for a ride in the car?
Who will help
us out.
Take a
bow. Take a bow. There. How pretty is that?
Nice.
You want this? Nope, not really.
Oh,
it's a piece of pork. She smells the cat on you.
Oh.
But they're easily trainable. When you get them, they're not housebroken, but they learn almost immediately. All you have to do is catch them in the act once, and that pretty much does it.
Check this out. Maddie's eating it.
Oh, see? Maddie likes it. Maddie's eating your pork.
Oh, Maddie.
They're very friendly dogs, very social, love people. And she's good around other animals.
I can see that. I think she wants to be friends with Maddie here.
When you adopt a dog, they can actually choose a dog for your house. If you have cats, they'll give you a dog that's cat friendly. They actually check them out, and at the adoption agencies, they have cats around, and they, you know, some dogs will go right after them and other dogs won't. Oh, there she goes. She's eating her.
Good girl.
After she saw it was offered to Maddie, she decided she wanted it. Zelda. Zelda talks too.
That's wonderful. So
Zelda.
How do you get her to talk?
Well, we have to tell her things that she likes, like riding in the car. Do you want to go for a ride in the car?
Do you?
Do you want to go for a run on the beach, Zelda?
Do you want?
Do you?
Do you want to go for a ride in the car? Do you, Zelda?
Tell us. Do you want to go for a ride in the car?
You're welcome to come on stage if you'd like to help out.
Zelda, you want to tell her, Pat?
Zelda, let's go for a ride in the car. Do you want to take a walk? Do you want to go for a run?
Do you want to go for a run on the beach? Huh? Do you want to go for a ride in the car? Tell us. Oh, what a pretty bow. You want to go for a ride? Do you want to go for a ride in the car?
Let's go.
Look at that, Maddie.
Do you want to go for a ride in the car? Do you want to take a ride on the beach?
Wow.
So she does know words, as you can
That
see.
is amazing. How did you teach her that?
They're pretty bright. I mean, you know, we knew that this was something she liked to do. She liked getting in and out of the car. You'd say, ride in the car.
Yes.
And something she wants to do. So you just ask her, do you want to go for a ride in the car? Do you want to take a run on the beach? Huh? She loves running on the beach, too. Do you want to go for a run on the beach?
Now that the weather is changing.
Even in the winter, she'll go, and she jumps in the water and everything.
No
Do you want to go for a run on the beach? Or a ride in the car?
And she doesn't get cold at all, like in the
Oh,
weather?
she has
with
coats. She has like 3 or 4 coats.
Oh, okay.
One of them is over there.
Oh, nice.
Because they don't have very much fat on their bodies.
Right.
In fact, they hardly have any fat at all. They're mostly muscle and lots of muscle,
I can
actually.
see that. Yeah, I can see his
They're-
calves.
Although they're a big dog, they're pretty fragile, too. Their skin is almost like paper thin. So if they hit a reed while they're running on the beach, they'll bleed. They'll bleed. And they're very fragile for being a big dog. But they're sweet. They're sweet giants, basically. What else can I tell you about them?
Well, I want to know, did you ever send him to obedience school or anything?
No, my
or?
first dog, I had a greyhound before her that unfortunately I lost to bone cancer. My first dog was a therapy dog.
Okay.
So she went through obedience, and then she went through therapy training, and she was actually tested in the facility, and she was a great dog. So I'd take her into nursing homes and hospitals, and it brought many, many smiles to many people's faces.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Because they don't usually get to see a racing dog up close. It's, you know, it's an unusual thing. So yeah, I haven't trained her yet. I think she would do very well. She'd probably be a great therapy dog because she loves people.